Hello, guys, and welcome. It's Rick here with AirgunWeb, Gateway Airguns for Let's Talk Airguns, and I am at Airgun Angie's wonderful studio. Hi,
little bitty
Angie.
studio.
It's not little bitty. It's beautiful. It's great being back. We're here visiting South Carolina, and it is awesome. We've been talking about getting together, and you know, it's Microsoft's fault. I'm gonna blame Microsoft because they canceled Skype, and now I don't know how to bring live callers onto the show anymore. I gotta figure that out. Because remember you used to come in on Skype?
Yeah, you can blame them, but I blame me.
Yeah.
I've been gone.
You've been so busy. So we're going to talk a little bit about what Angie's been up to, kind of talk about what we've been up to, like independently, and you know what's going on in the industry. And we got a cool gun here we're going to take out of the box and talk about it. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or want to jump into the conversation, do so. So we've got Sue. Say hi really loud, Sue.
Hi, really loud, Sue.
I knew she was going to do that. She's not mic'd up, but she is over there running the board. And so if you guys want to give Sue a hard time, please do that. So Angie, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've been on the show together. What's been going on?
Doing a lot of traveling. This month is actually the first month I was going to say this year, but in a very long time that I didn't have a trip.
Yeah.
That was taken. So I'm home this month. It's kind of nice.
It is nice. It's nice that we could be here too.
Yeah.
We're here. We had Daisy Nationals, and then we came visit our daughter who's living with her cousins, aunt and uncle. And so it happens to be in Cottesville, where I used to live, where I met Angie. And so it just worked out. We got to made sure we set a time I can get over here and do this because it's been a while. And you know, all of a sudden you were doing all this stuff and then you weren't doing stuff. And like people had like, what happened to Angie? Well, what happened to Angie is the market's kind of gotten soft.
Yeah.
The market has gotten, frankly, kind of brutal. I mean, I don't know what you're seeing.
It has. My views and the subs are still going up, but the views on my videos are dropping. And frankly, that's what the sponsors look at. Oh, you don't have that many views, so we're not going to sponsor you anymore. So it's been tough. It has been tough.
Yeah. And so you've actually gone out and you're doing more. Well, the reason I mentioned that is because you were doing all the GTA stuff and revenue in the GTA's dropped significantly. And because sponsors have dropped significantly, and frankly, as much as I wanted to keep you, I really just couldn't afford. You had to go out and do stuff.
Because I'm expensive.
She was expensive. Women are expensive. Guys, just see, if you're married or got a girlfriend, you already know this. But if you don't, let me just fill you in. Women cost a lot of money.
I had to start getting my nails done. That was it.
If you ever watch her videos, she always had her nails done before she would go out and do shooting. So she had.
You want to blame Microsoft? I'm blaming my nails.
Anyway. Point being is that we're very much still friends, and I mean knew Angie before. Well, I was still doing Airgun stuff, but I mean we were friends beyond that, way before that. And we brothers and sisters in Christ first and foremost, right? And
yep.
So everything's good. We're all happy. We still get along fine. It's just reality is with the change in the market, I couldn't afford to keep her on. So you went out and you had some sponsors that were willing to take you on, and you've had a lot of changes in your own life, really, with that. I mean, so you've actually doing more firearm stuff too now, right? You're doing some firearm stuff.
Mostly for Ruger, but Heritage Manufacturing is on board with Women's Outdoor News, so I'm writing for them too.
Excellent.
Yeah, there's a lot opening up on the writing side of things, as well as, I mean, the video thing has kind of dwindled down a little bit, but it kind of all incorporates.
Yeah, you kind of, if you're going to do this for a living, you got to hustle, and you go where the hustle is.
Yeah.
And it may be firearms, it may be writing. I really like writing. In fact, I remember telling somebody years ago, you really should write. You should learn to write. Do you remember
I do
that
remember
conversation?
that.
And so now she writes and she gets paid for it, which is awesome. So
which really happened at the Squirrel Master Classic,
yeah,
where I met Barbara.
Yeah. Which
the Squirrel Master Classic is what you took me to. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's very cool. Just if anybody's out there wondering what happened to Angie, all is good. It's just we had to split because financially just wasn't viable anymore.
Yeah, I appreciate you bringing that up, Rick, because I've had some comments about me ditching Rick and no, how horrible I am.
She did not ditch Rick. Rich ditched her. Not in a bad way.
Yeah, I think it was kind of a mutual thing. I mean, it was time, and we have different paths to go down, and it was time, and he's my big brother.
Yeah, absolutely, and we have a good time. We get together, and we're gonna talk about some gun stuff today, which is cool. I brought the Benjamin Armada semi-auto. We're gonna talk about this. A little funny aside here. I had to buy my own stuff. Now, no, I know you guys. I know, right? Don't even talk. Don't even talk. This one here, I don't think she's ever bought her own air gun. Not a single one. Have you bought one yet? Not just one. Have you bought an air gun?
Well, it depends on what buying actually means.
Have you gone
If you-
and taken money out of your pocket at a Walmart or an Amazon or a store and bought your own air gun?
No.
That's fine. It's okay. I helped her get started. She never had to, which is good. I was buying my own stuff. It's been a long time since I had to buy my own stuff, though. But I was at the Daisy Nationals, and they have their like bargain bin, and so they let everybody in. And I'll tell you one of the things that a guy bought brand new in the box. Maybe it was refurbished. I don't know, but it looked brand new, warranty and everything. He got a Hunter Extreme Ultimate Woodstock, beautiful, 25 cal, pay $89 for
What?
it. Oh my God! I was like,
See, I'd
dude,
buy that.
I was like, be all over that. I don't know how many more they had, but that's the kind of stuff like the Nationals they have. You can go out and buy stuff really, really affordably,
That's cool.
right? That was cool. And when I kind of walked around, it closed down. I kind of walked around. What's left, right? You know, what can Rick take home? And so I'm looking around, and they had this guy. So they were selling the Benjamin Armada semi-auto for $550, and I don't know. I think it's like $700-800 new,
I don't know.
plus or minus. I don't remember. And I said, hey guys, I really want to review this. So they got it, made sure it could clear and it was going to be good to go. They took it out of inventory and they said, all right, you take it home. And then I was thinking, I'm on a trip. I don't have a compressor. I don't have any pellets. I don't have a scope. I have an Angie who has some of that stuff. So Angie let me borrow her compressor, but I thought it would be fun to actually go and buy some stuff to kit this gun out. So I thought maybe
You have lost your mind.
all right, fun.
He thought it
maybe.
would be fun to go buy.
Well, I do enjoy buying things, even with my own money. And I did. I went on Amazon and I bought stuff. I got a bag full of stuff here. Thought we'd kind of take it out and go through it. Might be fun. We could talk about this gun. Now, have you shot any of the Marauder semi-auto stuff?
No, I have not.
Okay. If the weather holds out and everything goes good here and we're still friends at the end, which we should be, if everything goes well,
We've made it this far. Rick.
yeah, right, exactly. We'll probably go set up and we'll go try your range out. Just shoot some steel targets, see how it does or something. Let's see if it works. So my experience with the semi-autos is I'm 0 for 2. I've had a couple in, and I had the Marauder semi-autos, and they would go really well, and then they wouldn't. And I think talking to the engineers when I was at the Nationals, because Crossman and Daisy are all one happy family now, they were saying, well, the action is actually really good if you do these things. And I'm like, okay, there's some things I didn't do. maybe it wasn't the gun, maybe it was Rick. So knowing that, I'm excited to go actually try what they suggested because it really shot really well. I mean, I've always liked the Marauder. We just had Airgun Expo, and you've been there a couple of times. Maybe this next year, if everything lines up and, we can cover your expenses to get you out there, it'd be nice to have you out there because we had a really good time. We had more people, and it was a hoot. And John was there from doing the Airguns, and it was a lot of fun. But I shot the Armada. You got one right here, the standard one.
Yep.
And I hadn't shot my Armada in a long time.
Me too.
But man, it is. I got on there. I'm like, oh man, I'm 100 yards with an unregulated, just fun gun. So simple. It's not complicated. You rebuild them super easy. It's just such a great platform that's been overshadowed by all the new stuff.
Oh, I took this to Colorado several years ago when my son was in the military.
Yeah.
It was his first PCP he'd shot. He was having so much fun. He was sniping eggs and paint can. He was having a blast. It's a great gun.
It's a great gun. I love the Marauder. I love the Armada. I just like it. It has so much going for it. If you are, I get why people like say the McCavity, right? McCavity is an AR style, regulated. It's really affordable, $450 or whatever it is, or the Avenger or whatever. In fact, the Avenger bullpup, I had a buddy say, hey, my wife wants a bullpup. What do you got? He likes buying my old stuff, right? I'm thinking, well, I got that Avenger too. Let me see what they're going for. They're on sale right now for $335.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how long that's going to be good for, but if you're
'cause
watching this
prices are
live,
supposed to be going up.
if you're watching this live and you're looking for an Avenger bullpup 2, go get one at Pyramid or Airgun Depot like right now because it is crazy good sale.
Wow.
$335 for 177, 22, or 25. hella good deal. He says, well, what would you sell it for? I said, I would probably sell mine for about $350 plus I'd charge you to ship it. So go get the new one, you know? Yeah. Anyway, so I can get why people would go for a gun like that. It's regulated, adjustable, all those kind of things, right? But there's something about the old Marauder. I don't know. I like it. Maybe it's because it was like my first real PCP. I don't know. Were you would have been around when I was first got them, because I think we were at the ministry property and I was hand pumping back then with a Benjamin hand pump. Yeah, that lasted not very long. I had to learn what scuba tanks were for. Not diving, but filling your guns. But yeah, we would have been shooting that because I believe Jeff was there, Casey was there, we had the kids. We were all shooting. I don't know if you remember, but I remember over when Phil had got his camper put in, or his trailer put in. We were over there at the property shooting.
Oh, I don't remember.
You know, it might have been before you came along.
Yeah, I think it was before.
A little bit before. Anyway, I mean, my first introduction into PCPs, like owning them, was the Discovery and then the Marauder. So I like them. I like them.
Are you're saying Marauder? You mean Armada? Or
it's the same action. It's the same gun. It's just different. Like this, all of the stuff on the inside is a Marauder. They just put a different dress on it.
I gotcha.
Yeah, and so what they have here is the semi-auto. They actually took the Challenger stock, which is their new precision gun, which is really cool. In fact, at Daisy, they had, now because Daisy Cross, one big happy family, the air rifle, like, because they have BB guns, but the air rifle, like, more than doubled from the last year, and then next year's supposed to, like, double again.
Oh, wow.
So they're supposed to have, like, over 200 shooters just on the air rifle side next year.
Are they going to need a bigger building?
They're actually... Well, the convention center is huge, so they have space right now, but they could. It depends on how big it gets. But, I mean, there were over 500 shooters there this last year. So that's BB gun and air rifle. So now you're looking, we had 700-800 shooters come up. I mean, that's, and then their families and everything else. So it's crazy. It's a lot of fun, but it's crazy. But now that you've got the Challenger as part of it, a lot of people like shoot the Challenger because it's kind of tailored more for if you're going to shoot sporter and go to precision. The Challenger's great because it's very, very similar stock and it's adjustable. Anyway, we want to take it out of the box?
Sure.
Can we take a look at it? Everybody say, yes, please. Let's get it out of here.
I wanted to know if you were going to tell us those things that they told you need to do in order for it to shoot well.
Oh, yeah, it was really simple. Don't let it go don't let it go below 1,000 PSI and don't shoot heavy pellets. So keep your pellets under 16 grain and watch your pressure.
We can do that.
I'm hoping if that's all I need to do, I'm gonna be pretty happy because in reality, the Marauder I shot semi-auto was one of the most accurate semi-autos I had ever shot until it didn't work and I jammed it up. So I'm hoping it's going to go well.
Ooh.
It does look nice, doesn't it?
From this vantage point, it looks like an empty box.
How's that?
Ooh.
How's camera 2 look?
Good.
Even better, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about this. And since we're on Vimeo and not YouTube, we can actually touch a gun and not get kicked off. It's an amazing, wonderful thing. Okay. All right, let's get rid of that box. Okay, so as you see, it's got the same thing, except...
Could you hold them, like,
sure,
on the table so
sure,
I can
sure.
put camera 2 on and you can...
Sure.
This one's kind of dirty. It's been a while since
It's fine. Man, a little dirt on air gun just means it's getting used, right?
What is this?
I'll show you.
Tilt one towards the camera so you can see them.
How's that?
You want the...
Okay. You're going to need to move the one in front because I can't see the one on the back.
Because it's too chunky?
No, it's just
Here, how about we do like this? And then like this.
Okay. Can see some of it, but not the...
It's good enough. What are you trying to see?
I'm trying to see the stuff in the trigger and stuff.
The trigger and stuff?
So pull that one towards the back of the table, end of the table.
How's that? You just see that now? You look at it?
That's fine. All right.
All right.
Just look at it.
Oh, wow.
Just look at it. Yeah. It's the precision sort of configuration. It's the same trigger. some safety. Just gotta check the Angie here. She's a safety Nazi. Should have all that. Like,
so one has a bolt.
Yep.
And one has a handle.
So this has a cocking handle, which charges the gun, and then it runs semi-auto. It's fine. It's just, they're just going to be like this. You can go from the front if you want. But so this has a cocking handle. You pull back, charge it, and you're done.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so semi-auto versus single shot repeater.
I like that already.
Yeah, and it fires from the closed bolt. So when it's and it's empty. So I'm going to just charge it. Okay. Now I'm going to fire it. Okay. It's empty. There you go. Right?
Nice.
Better than this, I think. We'll find out. Now, you do lose some adjustability. Okay, so you lose some of that. And, I mean, this is heavier, but you got this big rail. And so, I mean, this is more tactical.
It's got more furniture on it.
Yeah, right. But that is...
Oh, the look's quite different, actually. Can you hold them above each other? I just want to compare the two.
Yeah, they are quite different. I mean...
They are very different.
Now, the base mechanics of the gun, as far as the valving and all, that's all very, very similar. Neither of these are regulated, so it's really about finding the balance, finding the right pressure, shooting your shot curve, all that kind of stuff. And then it just works. You don't have the complexity of a regulator to get in the way of, down the road. Because guess what happens? Regulators are a consumable part. You get to rebuild them because they wear out.
You get to.
You get to. Yeah, it's part of the fun.
Not if, but when.
Yeah, right? So anyway, so this is basically that. Now, you were asked about these bits and pieces back here. So this little rail here allows you to adjust your cheek piece. And this rail is your pull.
Nice.
So you have pull, and then this allows you to adjust where it tucks in your stock. So
Lovely.
You're relatively small statured.
Mm-hmm.
So that will shoulder probably pretty well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. It's light. Oh, my gosh, it's light.
Squirrel gun.
I love you already.
Squirrel gun.
I like light guns. Yeah, that's sweet.
It's very skeleton-ish.
I want one.
It's very skeleton-ish, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so you can adjust this here. They have like what's called a hamster if you shoot field target, or like a grip stocky thing that you use for precision. But you can slide this around, or you can get the part that goes with the precision gun. It's like a big old meaty chunky handle thing that you can have under there if you want it. But we can slide this around, and then I've got a bipod I bought that's going to go in here.
You bought?
I did buy it, paid for it, money, hard money. Yeah. So it's very lightweight, compact. You have an adjustable stock. It's pretty cool.
Very adjustable.
Yeah. So that's the Armada
Does
semi-auto.
it have a...
Yeah, it's got a nipple.
Nice.
Yep.
Lovely.
All right. So in here we've got our magazine, which from what I understand, the Boogerboo is the mags, and that's why you have to run lighter ammo, because the mags can give you a bit of a fit. So let's do this. Let's talk about what I bought. What is it? Let me put this here, maybe?
Sure.
I'll put this back here for a minute. Okay, so what do you need when you buy a gun and you're going to go shoot it, right?
Well, with that, it
What do you
doesn't
think
have...
you need? What do you think you need?
It doesn't have open sights, so you
Does
need
not.
a scope.
I got a scope.
Need or want?
Ammo, yes, I got ammo. Now, somebody, very nice person, has provided me some beautiful JSB.
Predator JSB.
Predator pellets, yeah.
Predator
Make sure
JSB.
make sure Joe gets his 5 cents. Predator International Predator pellets gets their Joe. You get your royalty there. We have JSB pellets here. We've got the regular 15.89s and the Hades, which are also 15.89. So these are under 16. They should cycle. I've got the Crossman Ultra Mags.
My favorite Crossman pellet.
Okay, so I actually bought these. I got them off of Amazon. And then I found these. I don't know if you've seen these before.
I haven't.
Okay, so these guys right here, these are, I'm going to go way back. The Crossman Premiers used to come in a cardboard box, and they were called the Crossman Premiers. They were special single die for match. They were for field target and other things. So you can be at 177 or 22, but they were like not what you buy at Walmart. Okay, they were not the dregs that they're scraping up off the ground. They're sweeping up and putting a tin can and, You get the mothballs and the pellets. They don't charge extra for that. But these are supposed to come out of the single die. So they're supposed to be more uniform and better. And just if you ever want to have fun one day and you have a really bored and nothing better to do, take a set of micrometers and just get a few trays out and just sort your Crossman pellets by head size, and you will have 5 or 6 trays filled because they're all over. Supposedly, this solves that. Okay, so if you're just plinking tin cans, it doesn't really matter so much. But if you want to shoot precision, you want to you're trying to shoot sub MOA, your ammo better be up to snuff.
Right.
Your gun's one thing, your scope's another. But if your ammo's crap, guess what? You're going to shoot like crap. All right, so we pass that. And of course, good old Crossman hull points. So I thought Crossman gun, let's throw some Crossman pellets to it. And because it has a rail at the bottom, I thought, why not pick up a couple bipods? I didn't know when they were going to get here, so I bought 2 just in case, because I'm here on a trip and I'm leaving soon. So thank you, Amazon, for your next day and 2-day service.
I was going to ask where you got it from.
Yep. All right. So that is a cool little tripod.
Can I take it out?
Yeah, please do. Okay, so I got a few of these, and what I look for is I want to be able to rotate and tilt, right? And so supposedly this, I think these were like 30 or 40 bucks. So that looks like it's on like a ball head. So it looks like you could rotate and then that locks it down. That's pretty rigid. Try that. Just to feel the tension on that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that seems pretty significant. It might be fun.
Sweet.
All right, so that's one option. Let's see that.
Looks like a little person looking at you.
You're like a little anime guy. My daughter would know. She does that anime stuff. And then this is another one, slightly different.
Oh.
With spare parts even. I don't know if that bodes well or not. I don't know. They're already shipping you spare parts. Maybe it's not so great.
I thought we were going to have to put something together.
See, I don't know. I kind of like that one better. Maybe. It's just tight. Oh, that
It's a muscle.
yeah, we're gonna have to loose
packaging like Rick does.
yeah.
There's a spot right there.
Yeah. That's when you got your staff to come and clean up after you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have that.
Her name's Angie.
Her name's Angie. The other Angie. It's kind of like spring loaded, and then you got like that tightens that up. So this one, does it just rotate or does it tilt too? So this one just rotates, so you don't have the angle. I really like the idea of being able to tilt the gun because if you're on an odd surface, getting lined up is really cool. So we're gonna save this one for another day, and I'm gonna have to like get my tools out just to be able to close this one up. There it is, and then this was just the end. That was
So what's the brand of this one?
I don't know. I'll send you the link. It's like
I was wondering for
$30.
them.
I don't know. Where's my phone?
Robot.
Gotcha.
Robot. If I can look, there's gonna be. Don't look at my Amazon.
Wow, what did you buy?
Nothing. I did not buy anything that I did not desperately need. No, you can look it up. I'm just teasing. So the other thing I got, because people always give me grief, is a scope alignment tool. What?
I was going to ask what you bought me, and then I realized, don't bother with that.
I bought you a scope, baby. I bought you a new scope. I know how much you like them. I bought you a new scope. So this supposedly lines up your optic flat against your receiver without having to do a bunch of...
That makes sense because there's a lot of things out there like levels and stuff like that. But the problem is everything has to be level in order for the scope to be level.
I have noticed that too. Like, they seem to leave that. And the other thing, we had the Real Avid kit that was kind of cool with the light that shone through, but that was a lot of crap to put together, and then it was still very dim, and then you still needed your bubble level this and bubble level that, and it was still like
everything had to be level, or it wasn't. Yeah.
Me, I just looked down at as if the crosshair splits the receiver. That's pretty good. We'll go with that. That's about all I do.
I do this. I put it up. I said, that looks straight, so it's probably crooked. Let me turn it.
Yeah, because I always cant the gun one way or the other. I'm always like tilted a little bit this way, so I have to not put it in the shoulder, kind of put it in the rest, kind of look through it, make sure it looks straight, check the turret to make sure they're not cattywampus to the receiver, and then I literally just look down the scope and I check the reticle, and if the vertical is split in the receiver, you're pretty straight. You're close enough, dude.
Yeah.
We are not shooting a mile. We're shooting 20 yards. We're okay. Just telling you. Yes,
Okay.
Sue.
You have 2 scopes.
2 scopes or 2 bipods?
Bipods.
Okay.
CV Life rifle bipod, Picatinny bipod, 360 degrees swivel, and Best Sight rifle bipod for Picatinny rail, 7 to 10 inch, quick something or the other.
Oh, this is a quick release one. So this is a CV Life.
CV Life.
CV Life.
And the other one's Best Sight.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
This one I liked because it's got both directions. So we've got. I do not like that it is not quick release. That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
All right, so let's look at our gun here. I think I'm going to want that a little forward, do you think? For the bipod? What do you think?
Probably. I would probably put it a little forward. Oh, this would be a great offhander.
Like that. And then, it doesn't really matter.
That way on the table.
Like this. What is that? Is that good?
Yes.
A little more.
What's this gun fill to?
3,000. I filled it. And I've been testing the action. I haven't put any pellets through it yet. Not a single one. Okay.
Do you know how many shots per fill they're talking about?
I am guessing you're probably going to get like 3 mags, maybe 30 shots. So I don't know.
Angie will get that later, Rick.
Angie will get that later. Awesome. I may want to go a little bit more forward with that. I don't know. I'd have to get it on the bench and see. Of course, you can just get like this with it, and then once you kind of got it where you want it, you just twist that.
That tightens the ball?
That tightens the ball up.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So you can get kind of where you want.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought you were telling me to get out, but that's fine. Goodbye. Okay, bye.
I was wondering what the look was for.
What did I do? Okay, so these are these bits. All right, and it's supposed to go I think like this. And you're supposed to slide this up, and it's supposed to give this maintain perfect flatness on the bottom of the scope.
Okay. Let's see how you do this.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk. I'll let you unbox it. I'll tell you what scope I got. So I wanted to get, you need a knife? You got
That
one?
one?
I wanted to go with a scope that matched the brand. So, and all my Hawk stuff's at home. Love Hawk. You guys know my feelings on Hawk. But Centerpoint, guess what? They're part of Crossman Benjamin, that whole conglomerate. So we're going to take a look at their stuff every now and then. And I was looking along on Amazon again, and I saw this 6 to 20. Now, normally you see 6 to 24. And 6 to 24 is generally a magnification I stay away from because by the time you zoom all the way into 24, it looks like garbage. And I thought, I wonder if I would only ever go to 20. So I was looking at, I wonder if this would work because, hey, it's it's just a very simple dot, extremely simple. Okay. Not a fancy scope. It was $80, guys. So there you go, as far as price goes. So supposedly, see, this doesn't have much of a flat edge to it, see?
Yep.
So I don't know if it's going to work. Anyway, so we're going to put this on. We'll have to put it somewhere where it's not over the magazine. I don't know. We'll have to figure. This is going to be a challenge. We may have to put the little bit in from this side where you got a flat spot, because here it's rounded. Already running into struggles.
You need a...
I don't know. I'm just going to kind of...
You're not on.
I'm not on.
You're crooked.
No.
Can you give me a second while I fix the picture in picture?
Sure.
Wait.
We're going to have to loosen it up.
Oh. Yeah, I think... No, I think it might be on there. No, I have to loosen it up.
All right, so we're going to have to loosen it up. All right. We'll just snug it so it doesn't fall off. One of the reasons I like guns with bipods is that it gives you like an instant gun rest. You can work on it much more easily, I think. Okay. So we want...
Stop for a sec.
Yep, I can. Sue's working on that angle over there. It looks like it's illuminated. It looks like a pretty budget scope, guys. But for $80, you know, we'll see.
Thank you.
Thanks, son.
We're not shooting a mile.
No, we're literally going to shoot 25, 30 yards with this. This is, it's very, very quiet. Now, either they did an exceptional job with the noise suppression, or it's like not very powerful. I'm guessing.
Have you shot? You haven't shot over the chronograph?
No, I don't. I didn't. I don't have one with me.
Guess what?
You got one?
I do. I
Oh,
have a couple.
yay!
What is your favorite chronograph?
Probably the FX True Ballistic chronograph.
The big one?
The big one, yeah. I like it mostly, unless I'm shooting like fast 177 small stuff. That's really quiet because I believe, because this is it's based on the True Ballistic Chrony, which is it looks like FX licensed their kit, right? Because I used one at Dave's at Dave Regina's over at Hunter Supply. First time I saw one. But they actually sold, with the firearms only version, they sold a microphone so it could hear the report of the rifle, because that's how it knows to track what's coming out. So if it's super quiet and super small, sometimes it won't register. So that's where the pocket Chrony works really good, the one that hangs underneath.
Yeah.
Works awesome. Or if you don't have any vapor, like this, it's very humid here. So even when we were test firing it, there's vapor. It will screw up a Nate Chrony. Any vapor or any gases, CO2 that come out the barrel, if it sees it, it won't register.
Oh.
So like in Texas, where it's super dry, Nate Chrony works great. Love it. It's awesome. But even there, CO2, if you get any vapor or smoke, whatever, it messes with the sensors and they can't see the shot. Okay. Okay, so we got some rotation there.
I like the FX True Ballistic too, but it's very sleepy. Is there a setting?
Oh my God, yes, it falls asleep like
it drives me crazy.
you and me both.
Yes.
I have not found the adjust timeout setting yet.
Yeah, that drives me
I wish
crazy.
I could, because that is like a pain in the ass. Big time pain in the butt. Okay. Okay, so here, just want to kind of get an idea of where it's going to sit. That is way close. I need to adjust this. This is not going to work for me, because I am not, as some people, small in stature. Just a little smaller.
Would it work for Angie?
It-
Did she shoot it first?
I need to get the scope set up for me. It's mine. Mine. Do you have a smaller Allen key?
Probably.
Like a 2? I have some here. I thought you might have had one right in your thing over there.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch over there, but I don't know. Oh,
Smaller than that. Okay.
I was gonna get my little set.
There we go. Trade you. It's smaller than a 2. No, it might be 2. It's smaller than a... You know what? I bet you it's standard.
Is it?
Yeah.
I got a set.
Got a set of standard? I do too. I brought one. Okay. They like to be funny like that. Sort of a homemade in America or assembled in America with foreign and domestic parts.
Except I'm missing one in this one. I lost
Let's see
it.
how this works here. I can't stand losing stuff like that. It drives me nuts. Oh my gosh. I would have to go in a whole new set. I could not have that in my toolbox.
I lost it hog hunting.
Here it is.
in the middle of a field in the dark out there, trying not to turn the light on because the pigs will see me feeling for my Allen wrench.
Okay, so let's see if how this feels.
Is that all the way out?
It is on this one, but it ships with a longer one. So if this is, it really has a ton of adjustability.
Monkey arm setting. I gotcha.
Is that what you do not have monkey arms?
No, my son does.
Okay, that's not too bad. Let me see here. See how that feels to you. I don't know how that's going to feel to you.
That's a pretty cool feature, though. Yeah, it's fine.
It's all right. We both use that. Cool.
Sorry. I was getting closer and closer, wasn't I?
Yeah, don't point it at Sue. And we can adjust. It needs to go forward, I think, a little bit for me. Which is crazy that I'm having to push a scope forward because I'm usually the guy having to get it back way far. Which puts the bell right over the mag, which is going to make it fun to do the whole leveling thing.
Oh.
Right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's better. Can still go. This stock's still too short for me. It's light though.
You could put the longer one on.
Yeah, I could put the longer one on because you can always make it shorter. Let's do that. We have a nice cheek riser here too, so we can adjust that. Hit that.
Yeah, it was a little low for me.
Okay, you got that? It should be fine. Okay, I need to open this up. You got your knife? It's right behind you. I got it. Oh, I bet you I know where you got this. Did you get this SHOT Show? Buck?
I believe so. I believe so.
I had a blue one.
You got a blue one?
Mm-hmm. Somewhere. I don't know where it is.
I'm surprised I still have that. Every time I bring something home, my husband says, "That's mine. It's mine. It's mine."
That's why he sent you to bring home cool stuff, right? Okay, so this. All right. All right, so this has got this grabber. I'm about to lose your part. Grabber doohickey. Come on. What animals you got out there, Angie? You're making all kinds of
roosters, ducks, geese.
Rabbits. Is that you have a goose out there? I heard a goose. I didn't know if that was yours or not.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully they'll cooperate, but a lot of times when I start talking, they start honking. So I might get a real taste of the Natalie's farm life.
All right. So while I'm doing this, let me ask you some questions, so we won't be so boring to everybody that might be watching or downloading this later.
He just called me boring.
All right, so let's just move along. Okay, so you've been doing some hunts and various things out there. So what have you done that has been the most fun?
The most fun? I'd say, I don't know, the iguana hunt I just went on was really cool.
Okay, tell me about it. Where'd you go? Who were you with? What'd you use? All that kind of fun stuff.
We went to Florida, it was around Weston and Fort Lauderdale.
You know, I went on this as well. I was going to do that thing that guy does to you and just tell you my story. Seriously, tell me about your trip.
We went with M&M Guide Service and went on a boat, which was, I really probably should have gotten in the back of my husband's truck and had him drive it around and me shoot at targets so I could get used to shooting at something. Okay, so there's a difference between shooting at an object that's moving a little bit than shooting at an object while you're moving. It's totally different. So it was a little bit more challenging, but it was a lot of fun. We used the Gamma brake barrels. The people that came with us were Bob and Kim Johnson from Greenbrier Valley, West Virginia, and they raise money for outdoor sports for youth in the schools. So they'll help pay for the programs in the schools, airgun shooting, archery, fishing, all that kind of stuff. So, and they give scholarships out to kids that are graduating to move on to college and stuff like that. So they do a lot of really cool stuff. But they won the auction. They auctioned off the hunt.
Who auctioned it off? Gamma did or somebody?
No, M&M Guide Services offered
Okay.
it.
Oh,
Yep.
I got you. I got you. I got
They
you.
donated it, and then they auctioned it off up there to raise the money. And the guy that went, he's actually one of the head guys of this whole organization. So it was kind of cool to spend time with them. We got to go peacock bass fishing.
Oh, yes. Okay.
That was fun. I caught a lot of crappie. They were calling me Crappy Angie. So
Well, you were Miss Angie for a while. I don't know which is better. She was Miss Angie because she couldn't hit shit.
now I'm Crappy Angie because I can.
Yeah. There you go.
But Kim caught the peacock bass. She was the only one that caught one because I guess they're really hard. But she caught one, so that was a pretty cool end to the fishing morning. But then we went iguana hunting the next day.
Yeah. How many did you get?
I don't know. We didn't get a whole. We had to cut it short because one of the guides hit their heads on a pipe. So yeah,
Ouch.
we kind of had to call the trip a little sooner than we'd like to.
I got you.
But we definitely needed to make sure he was okay, and he was okay. He was okay, so that was good. But a little lesson learned for everybody.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, there's always.
Sit down in the boat.
Yes. Well, heck, I was out last time we went to Squirrel Master, and I think you were there. And that was before I had my heart surgery and passed out in the woods, and I was done for the trip.
Yep. So. Well, I thought we were too. Cheryl came up to me and told me what was going on, and she was like, "But he said keep going." I'm like, "Really?"
The hunt must go on. I'm fine. I'll be all right. I was fine. I really wasn't fine. I almost died out in the woods, in all seriousness. So praise God, I was all right.
Yeah.
Took care of me. He takes care of the stupid, which I was certainly in that category. Okay.
I'm well taken care of too, so.
There you go. All right. So the way this works, come to find out, there's a little doohickey right here. And that little piece connects to this piece. And then there's 2 screws in the back, and it's got teeth. So you can adjust the height and very, very precisely.
Oh.
Right. And here you have these lines to adjust very precisely.
Nice. So you could even make
Can you show
markers
us
for
that on
certain
camera?
people.
Yeah. See?
So we can mark like one like lime green or yellow. We'll do yellow
Whatever,
for
yeah,
you.
yeah.
And like teal blue for me or something.
Absolutely. And then just slide it in. And then this one is our cheek weld. What size are we using, by the way? I pulled out. Let's tell folks what size we got.
I think I don't know which one's missing.
It's this one right here.
The
5/64.
Yep.
Oh, that's a. Everyone has a 5/64. Crossman, come on, man. Please. All right. So it looks like if you put the long one on, you do have some limitations because it's going to bang into this one.
Oh.
But I think it's going to be fine because you were okay with it as long as I had made it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's starting to sound like it wants to thunder out there, doesn't it?
It is.
It is.
It would mean it sound like it wants to rain out there. And if it rains on us, then what I will do is I will shoot over at the other property. And we will not try and shoot today. Oh, that is so much better. The scope is very crooked, so we'll see if that fixes the problem. We'll try that.
So I'm going to have to come over to the other property if I want to shoot it. Oh, yeah. That's good.
Does that
Works
work?
for me.
That work
Yep.
for you? Okay.
Yep.
So let's see if our little scopy alignment thingy is going to work. Let's see. Does it split the difference here? Look at that. All right. So now we grab this little guy. It's got to be straight. See how it moved it?
Yep.
So I'm going to pop this out. By the way, this is a West Hunter product. And it's supposed to line up. And if you slide this up through and you keep it straight.
You're off the edge on this side.
Okay. How's that? Am I on the edge? Nope, not now. Yeah, I know you want to get your hand in there, don't you? There. So what it does is this is a flat edge. Your receiver should be flat, right? So it's on a weaver or a slotted rail, we'll say, or Picatinny or whatever. And the bottom of this should have a flat spot, so it should index the scope for you.
Okay.
Now the question is, did it index the scope for me? That's pretty damn straight, Angie.
Yep.
I can work with that.
Yep.
That's nice.
Sweet.
I actually really,
You bought a decent
really
product.
like that.
Yeah. And it doesn't take a whole lot of setup, and
no, I don't have to go hang a plumb line or any of that nonsense. Now
you don't have to make sure the ground's level you're standing on.
let's go. Yeah, if your gun's crooked and you center your scope and its scope's crooked, and yeah. Okay, so before you tighten all that down, what do? We check it again.
Oh, I thought you were telling me I was going to finish it up.
No.
Because we love turning little tiny Allen wrenches.
Is that your favorite thing?
Ugh.
Okay. Okay, so we still have a little bit of movement. I know I just mucked it up. I know that. I know. I put that up against
So he
there.
just wanted to use his new toy again.
I did.
What exactly is that toy? Because we can't see it on camera.
West Hunter.
You gotta have to be looser.
They're like adult building blocks.
I'm glad you finished that statement. So where's she going with this one?
Goodbye.
Good, yeah, right? Okay, so what you have, can you see it now, hon? Can you see that?
Yes.
There you go. Okay, so you have this little wedge that sits on your scope rail right here.
Okay.
And you have this wedge, depending on what size you need, right?
Okay.
And the angle matches the track.
Oh.
So as you push up, it makes your scope, there's a flat bottom. Most scopes have a more pronounced flat bottom, like this one. See how flat that is?
Yes.
That would be better.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a better solution. This is somewhat flat, somewhat rounded. It's not ideal, but it worked okay. But I did notice that if you tighten this down and it doesn't move freely, it also, the scope doesn't move. So it needs to be pretty loose. So we'll do it one more time. Hiccup girl. All right, so we'll put this on here. And if it didn't have that slot there, see how that tilted perfectly that time. So if I flips like this, like that.
Very cool.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
I think that's slick. Okay, now, while I've got that all locked in, let's go ahead and snug it up. Because that way, because sometimes what you can do if you, like some people don't know to do cross pattern, so they'll tighten these two down and that'll actually pull the scope.
Right.
So we'll just get it snugged on both sides here. So yeah, this is very, very cool. I was pretty tickled. Now West Hunter has some really cool products. They have some really cool mounts. I struggle with bullpups not having the rail high enough for me, so I can't get mounts high enough for me to be comfortable. I struggle. But they have adjustable rings that are really tall. So those have been really cool. So, all right. Well, I think, Angie,
That's got to stay there.
cut it out. He was in there. I tightened it down a little bit too much. Okay. Get a little snug here. All right, so the little scope I bought was $80.
How much was the Scopey thingy?
$10.
$10. What?
Yeah, I mean, if it saves me getting harassed on YouTube, I'll take it. It's worth the $10.
Oh, yeah.
So, but yeah, if it squares up the scope, nice. Let's see.
And it's simple. Super simple.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's on. I mean, it is.
It's called a West Hunter's Optic Scope Level Wedge for rifle scope mounting.
Yep, and that's what it is. That's what it does. That's nice. That sort of ball articulation there.
It's $10 for one and $16 for two.
Yep. So that is.
Heck yeah, you could have one for your shop, one for your
You put
to-go
one in your
bag.
Yeah. So very, very cool. Not sponsored at all. Just I wanted to see how it worked. It seems to work pretty slick. Well, there you go. We're all basically done, Angie.
That's it?
Yeah. We could go shooting.
Yeah.
The weather holds out. I don't know what it's like out there, but
There's thunder.
yeah.
Sometimes that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I was doing that earlier. But yeah, we've got, this is illuminated reticle. Turrets look okay. You know, $80 optic, if If it holds 0 and I can hit something, I'll be happy with it.
I want to know what it's like when you magnify all the way to 20.
Yeah, that's the trick, right? Because with the lesser expensive scopes, when you max out the magnification, it's where they get really kind of crappy.
But sometimes they surprise you.
Which one you want to zoom in on, huh?
Number 2, can I zoom in on it?
Yeah, you can come in and zoom in on it. We should go and work the camera a little bit. So.
A lot of obstacles in here.
Yeah, we're about wrapped up.
Good thing, huh? Because the AC's off.
Woo, I'm thinking.
See,
all right,
you're starting to beat up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm starting. We turned the AC off so that we'd have halfway decent audio. But hey, it is what it is. Well, been another Let's Talk Airguns. We didn't talk much other than we talked about this gun. We talked a little bit about what you got going on. Any other cool hunts besides the Gamma one?
I went to West Virginia and I went for my first pheasant hunt.
Okay.
That was a heck of a lot of fun.
You got to duck hunting too, didn't you?
Nope, not this time.
Well, last time. I mean, we haven't talked since you did
while back,
yeah,
yeah.
you went on like the big duck hunt and you're still shooting deer and
pigs and pretty much anything. Skunk?
Really?
Skunk? That was interesting. I took the Umarex Complete.
Okay.
And we shot some skunks with it. And
how did it do? Did it take them out?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you had to make a good shot, of course.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of energy in that Complete.
It took us out, too.
Yeah, I'm saying.
The last shot, this is why it was the last shot, because I shot the skunk and we had thermals. I had a thermal on it. So I shot it and I'm looking at it. And you can see the spray like in the thermal coming up, which was super cool. It's like, oh, wow, that's so cool. You can see the spray in the thermal. And then a gust of wind came up. And we could not only just see it, we could taste it.
Yes.
So we were quickly loading everything up and we were
out of there. Yeah, that's funny. How do you like that Complete?
Actually, I really love it. A lot of people are so against it. They say it's expensive, but for someone who doesn't want the overhead cost of bottles and compressors, and I mean, you pop this little can in there, and for on-the-go hunts like the iguana hunt I took it on, all you do is pop out the canister, put another one in, you're ready to go for another 45, 50 shots.
If you're not a bench shooter who tinkers and shoots 500 rounds a month, you just like to go out for a week, go out on the weekend, shoot a tin of pellets. Yes, that's going to cost you some money and some cylinders, but then you're done.
Yep.
You don't have a compressor to maintain. You don't have. Look, I'm a huge fan too. I hope they can do something with the concept because they could do competition guns. They could do all kinds of cool things with that. And I said, guys, why didn't you put a fill probe on the side of the gun where when you've done the cylinder, you just just fill it back up with air? They're like, we didn't think of that. I'm like, seriously? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't think of that one, huh?
It would be awesome if more people, more companies came up with the whole nitrogen. It's not whether, you don't have to.
Yes, it's a better medium. It's really, really great. It's better than CO2 and all that other stuff. Yeah, I think I really like it. I know Sue really liked it. It's super light, super easy.
And accurate.
Yeah, I was a fan. I was still waiting to get one. Saw you had one of those. A little jealous. That's why I'm taking this one home though. You can't have this.
I'm a little jealous too.
Yeah.
Trade?
No, I'll stick with the Armada. But this, there's a lot more it can do in the sense, but there's a lot more you got to have to go with it to do what you want to do. So, yeah. I'd absolutely, completely get the vision. I thought it was great when it was something I instantly said, this is very, very cool. I hope they do something with it. I hope they do more with it down the road. Really branch out with it. So.
I think there's a place for everything. People knock a certain thing because it's not useful for them, but just because it's not useful for you doesn't mean it's not for somebody else.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I was looking around, you still got all your brake barrels?
I do.
You got,
I gave a bunch of guns away, but there's some that I had them all in this long line, and I'm like, okay, I can let go of those. And then I'm like,
except that one.
Nope. So there's some it's hard to get rid of, but I have too many guns for one person to shoot.
Yep.
Eight people to shoot.
She's like 30 or more. She's catching up. She's not there yet. He's got
connexes.
I do.
But see, I don't have connexes to put my stuff in, so I'm
if she did, she'd have anyway. Yeah.
Big Edmund.
Yeah, right. Time to build me a Connex or have one delivered. All right. Well, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Is there anything else you want to say to the folks? As we'll get this trimmed and then we'll throw this up on YouTube probably later in the week or something. If there's anything you want to let folks know what's going on or something that's happening.
I'm just glad to have the opportunity to do this with you, Rick, and to let people know that there's no spiff between him and I. He's my big brother, and I love him, and I'm thankful for everything that he's done for me.
Yeah, it's been a great relationship, and yeah, the only reason we had to part ways is just the market was what it was, and we had financially wasn't able to keep it going. But we'll see. I mean, we've hit a real low. Yeah, Sue's doing Sue's doing. That was the last time she's not on camera. That's all I'm saying.
Guess what?
Fix her.
I don't need a tissue.
Yeah,
I'm not crying.
But the market's been rough, and so hopefully we can see an upswing, and we can get back, and things will get going, and we'll see what the market brings for you, what the market brings for me, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you
guys.
Rick.
Yeah, absolutely. And once I figure out how to get live callers back again, we'll get you on the show more often. But if you guys want to know more about what you have going on, can they check your website, airgunangie.com?
Yep.
Okay, so you check that out, your Facebook page and your YouTube and all that stuff.
Backyard shooting on YouTube.
Okay, so you got that going, and for us, it's AirgunWeb or gateway-to-airguns.com or gateway-to-airguns.org. And you're also posted on Airgun Army too, correct?
Right.
All right, so you guys can check her out on Airgun Army as well. Same with my stuff. You can check it out there. So that's that for now, guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Sue, I hope that's worked okay over there. How long have we been up? Probably for a while.
59 minutes.
Perfect. I thought it was about an hour. All right, guys. So that's the perfect length for the show. If you guys have questions, just leave them down in the comment section. We'll get to them when we can. And again, thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. And if you want to help support us directly, Patreon page, Officers Club over at Airgun Army, all the links to all of that stuff will be in the video description. We'll say thank you to all of our sponsors, Crossman, Benjamin, all those guys. Gammo Daisy, yeah, it's all one big happy family now called Iconic. So I say a huge thank you to those guys for keeping us going. So we'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your weekend, or whenever you're watching this. Hope you have a great week, whatever. And we will catch you next time. I'm Rick with AirgunWeb and Gateway Airguns.
I'm Airgun Angie with Backyard Shooting.
See you guys.
Bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Get out. That's what I heard.